Hey guys, how you doing? Today I thought I'll do something a little different. So here it is, a story time video. But let me tell you beforehand that it is not going to be pleasant and it might be triggering to some people. So here's a trigger warning. Now, this thing happened like a very long time ago, and thankfully, since then, I have never experienced anything like that ever again. Thank God. So basically, this is about a time when I was 10 years old and my sister was 6 years old. Every summer, we used to visit our grandparents' place, and this place is like a smallish town, like a village, not exactly a village, but a town, and not exactly a town, and not very developed either. Like you can literally find all sorts of people coming from all walks of life. Not to forget a very patriarchal community as well. But like that is besides the point. I don't even know why I added that. Maybe it has a little relevance to the story. Anyway, so first I'll give you like a rundown of the main house and an equally large guest house that they had, and like a little layout. So like I don't know how to do it. Okay, so for example, this is the main house, and like it's huge, and right in front of it, like right opposite to it, uh, there was this guest house, and in between there was like how much space? Like a road was passing through it, like yeah, a sizable road, but how wide was it? How to explain it? Okay, it might be like a 5 to 6 feet wide road, right? I hope you get the idea. Yeah, the main gate of the main house is this, and the main gate of the guest house is this. And the guest house had like this open courtyard kind of a thing, and that main gate opened to that courtyard. And the main gate was like just bars, so like it was, you can see through it, you can actually fit your hands through it and everything. And yeah, the main gate of the main house was also something like that, so you could literally see through each of them. Now, at our grandparents' place, we are like a lot of cousins. Like, my mom has four sisters and one brother, so they're like a lot of children. So, what all of us cousins did was, after having our like meals and everything, we used to just rush out to that guest house and play till sundown. Yeah, those were the days. It was really fun. Like, that was our daily routine. It was amazing. So like we were so many, like at least 9 to 10. Now, not all of us were like ready at the same time to leave. So a few of us left before the others. Like it was already normal. It was not a big deal at all. Like it was literally right in front of the house. There was no safety hazard or anything. Like all the adults knew everything. All the adults knew where the kids were playing and all. That guest house was literally a part of the main house. But this one day, things really took a very creepy turn. So, as usual, all of us planned to go to the guest house after having a breakfast. Now, it was more like a brunch. And let me tell you that I am the oldest of all of us. So, basically, it was my responsibility to just make sure that no one was missing or no one was left behind and all of that. Now, as usual, I was just gathering everyone together, and we had to wait a little because two of us were still having their breakfast. They were not finished with it. So, my sister and another one of our cousins, who is exact the same age as hers, they both decided that they'll go there before everyone else. So, we were like, okay, fine. They informed me and they went. But soon after, when they reached there, the other cousin, she wanted to go to the bathroom and she left for the house. So my sister was there all alone by herself, and mind you, I had no idea about it. Then she decided that she'll come back as well because she was all alone over there, and there was literally nothing to do. So she decided she'll come back and she'll go with all of us together. As she was walking back towards the house, she was at the main gate of the guest house, and a very creepy man who was probably in his mid 40s or like early 50s. He was walking towards her, and his arm was extended as if he was going to grab her. Luckily, I realized soon that she was all alone in the guest house, and my protective big sister instinct just clicked immediately, and I ran to get her. And as I reached the main gate of the main house, I saw everything happening, like the man coming towards her and everything. And all I could think in that moment was to scream her name as loudly as possible. And I just screamed. And as I did that, the man got startled immediately and he just ran away. Like, we couldn't do anything else. Like, I was literally just a child, a 10-year-old child. I got so scared in that moment. And my sister, she didn't even get a whole grasp of the situation, like what was happening. All we could do was run to each other and we hugged each other. It was truly horrifying for both of us. After a few seconds, when I took a hold of myself, there were a lot of things going on in my head, really. Now, this community is very close knit and everybody is very trustworthy. We trust each other, and clearly, I could clearly see that this man was not from this place. He came from somewhere else, maybe from some other town, some other village that was close by. I don't know. But he was clearly not from our town. And I didn't tell the adults about what happened that day, mostly for the fear of not being allowed to go out ever. I was just a kid, and this was the thing I was most concerned with. But there was another thing that was running through my head. The people there are very close minded and patriarchal, and they have a very sexist attitude towards the women. And due to that, I thought that none of us girls will ever be able to freely go out anywhere if I told them about this event. So at that age, I had to make up my mind to handle the situation by myself and prevent anything like that from happening ever again. The first and the most important thing that I told them to do was to never go anywhere on their own. Always in groups, boys, girls, everyone, always. And even if I am not able to accompany them, just keep me informed at all times. Another was to stay extremely alert and aware of everything around you. Also, I had to tell them that they can't exactly trust anyone. No relative, no one except like our own close family. Nobody else. Because that is what I was taught. And yeah, I know it's sad, but it's also true. And I also tried to teach them a little bit self-defense, whatever I knew at that time. But now that most of us are above 18, we are effectively able to take care of our younglings without being overbearing or unreasonable. And in a way where they can trust us with anything. I wish I wish we had something like this growing up. But I'm glad they do. So that was the whole story, and I know it got a little heavy, but I really wanted to share it with you guys. If you found it interesting or insightful or even remotely relatable, or just simply enjoyed the video, please give this a big thumbs up. And let me know in the comment section what were your thoughts on it, and if you've experienced anything like this, just yeah, engage. Also, if you like my content, you like my videos, you like me, please do subscribe to this channel. Take care, and I will see you next time with another video. Bye bye.